Hey, I'm back. We just finished talking about Chile. Now I'm going to continue on with this article. I talked about how we had considered going to Chile, but we did not have enough money to go to Chile to go check it out. So what we did was we considered some other countries first. And I'll give you some of the reasoning why we wanted to leave the United States. Okay. Los impuestos en los Estados Unidos han estado incrementando constantemente durante muchos años. This is happening in most countries. The income tax, the rate of taxation from your income, had been continually increasing over many years in the United States. It had its ups and its downs, but it reached the point of being too much taxation for me. Estábamos buscando un lugar donde podríamos trabajar y ganar sin ser robado por los impuestos. Estábamos buscando un lugar donde podríamos trabajar y ganar sin ser robado por los impuestos. We were searching for an area, for a place where we could work and make money without being robbed by the taxes. Y el primero considerábamos los Bahamas, porque está muy cerca de los Estados Unidos y no tiene impuestos así. The Bahamas are right next to Florida. They have no income tax. Además, a mí me gustó la idea de los Bahamas porque no hay impuestos de los ingresos. Pero resulta que el coste de la vida en general es demasiado alto para considerar vivir ahí. We took a vacation to the Bahamas. I liked the idea of the Bahamas. A mí me gustó la idea de los Bahamas. But because they did not have income taxes, they do not have income taxes. But it turned out, resulta que the cost of living in general is too high in the Bahamas. So, después de un rato, considerábamos México. After a while, we were considering Mexico. Now, I could have used preterite in Spanish. I could have said, después de un rato, consideramos Mexico, but I used imperfect because we considered over a period of time. So in English, I'm going to say, we were considering Mexico. Conocí a una amiga de mi mamá que se había mudado a Chapala hace unos años. I knew a friend of my mother who had moved to Chapala, que se había mudado a Chapala hace unos años. Yo no sabía nada de Jalisco. I did not know anything about Jalisco before or after. Solo había estado en el norte de México, en Chihuahua, en un tour por moto desde los Estados Unidos, en la Barranca de Cobre. Has anyone been to the Copper Canyon up in Chihuahua? It's awesome. 1 o 2 años más tarde manejé por moto otra vez con mi hermano mayor de los Estados Unidos a la Ciudad de México para visitar unos días con uno de sus amigos en México. So, I didn't know anything about Jalisco. I only had been in the north of Mexico, in Chihuahua, before. I did this tour down to Batopilas in the Copper Canyon. It's beautiful. A few years later, I went by motorcycle, my brother and I, on 2 motorcycles from the U.S. down to Mexico City. And I really liked Mexico as a result of that. So I had not been to Jalisco before, so I'll go on with the story. Después de visitar a Jalisco durante 3 semanas, hace 2 años y media, decidimos que aquí sería nuestro nuevo hogar y mudarnos fue muy oportuno. After visiting Jalisco for 3 weeks, which was a year and a half ago, we decided that this was going to be our home, and the move was well timed. Mudarnos fue muy oportuno. Recibí el primero pago de mi pensión unas 3 semanas después de llegar en Guadalajara. I received my first pension check about 3 weeks after I arrived in Guadalajara. Por fin lo habíamos hecho. Finally, we had done it. Lo habíamos hecho. Al principio, estaba preocupado sobre cómo hacer todo lo que necesitábamos hacer. At first, I was very worried about how to do all the things that it was necessary to do. Pero después de vivir aquí 1 año y medio, after living here for a year and a half, todo se ha convertido muchísimo más fácil. Everything has become much simpler. Todo se ha convertido muchísimo más fácil. A finales de este año, at the end of this year, me estaré ocupando de todos los detalles por 2 años. Al finales de este año, me estaré ocupando de todos los detalles por 2 años. I hope I said that in Spanish in a way that makes sense. What I mean to say is, after living here, at the end of this year, by the end of this year, I will have been taking care of all these details for 2 years. That's one of those future tenses, future continuous. I forget the name of it actually, but if you understood what I'm saying, that's the important part. So that's the end of this exercise. I hope that you enjoyed it and learned something from it, and you can see that there is a relationship between Spanish grammar, English grammar. Listen to a lot of things in context and try to develop these maps. Try to look at these lists of how do you say present tense in Spanish? How do you say present tense in English? How do you say present continuous English? How do you say present continuous in Spanish? There are connections. You can use them, and it will enable you to be able to learn to speak more fluidly, faster. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you all in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Thank you.